Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today we will be painting another landscape and I will be using same watercolor paper, this Centenaire watercolor paper, 300 GSM or 140 pounds, which I divided into two parts. Also, I'll be using my own watercolors. This is Cozy second edition set and Sky set. I'm starting with wetting my paper. So just using a clean water, and then I'm picking up a little bit of the blue from the skies from the Cozy second edition set and a little bit of the turquoise from the Sky set and painting in the sky. And you can see I've painted the upper part of the sky and also going downwards into my sea and also into the land, just adding a bit more of the paint. And I'm using this larger flat brush because I do want my strokes to be quite loose. Now switching on to the larger round brush. This one can hold quite a amount of the water. And picking up a little bit of the yellow, I do want a light wash of the yellow just in between my blues. And also picking up a little bit of the pink, soft pink, and going in between of the yellow and blue for the that I used for the water. Just creating a sunset, and also I'll be adding a little bit of that same pink in the water just to create a reflection of the sky, and also a little bit of the yellow, quite soft paint. Now picking up some darker brown and a little bit of the darker pink actually, and a little bit of the blue, sky blue, to create some clouds in the sky. Very, very light, just barely visible, but they are gonna be there when the paper dries. Also adding a little bit of that same color into the lower part, into my water. Adding some brown, dark brown mixed with the blue. I do want to create the beachy feel and sandy feel, so I'm just adding that grayish tone and brownish tone and adding some details to the lower part of the beach and just creating some textures like the beach has been walked on. I left it to dry fully, and I'm gonna add a bit more of the details first to the water. I'm using a little bit of the blue, sky blue, and just tiny bit of that gray tone that I got mixing brown and blue. And just going into the sky, I do want to create a very glossy feel and transparent feel for my water, so I'm not using a lot of the paint, just a very, very light wash all the way to the beach, and adding a little bit more of the blue just at the horizon line and for a couple of waves. Also using this smaller detail brush. I'm painting in a quite small scale, so I am using a smaller brush depending on the scale of your painting. Just you need to adjust the sizes of your brushes. Now I'm adding a palm tree at the left side, using again mix of brown and blue, and again with this script brush I'm adding palm tree branches and leaves, and for them I will be using brown, I will be using green, later on also I'll be using a little bit of the yellow just to add in those branches. And you can see I'm painting each leaf, but maybe you have a way to paint more of them at the same time, just splitting your brush, your flat brush, or you have a fan brush. Definitely you can use that for painting a palm tree. I believe I do have a video where I'm painting palm tree leaves with a fan brush. I think I do. So adding a bit more of the brown at the central part of my stems. Not stems, but branches. And also adding a little bit more of the dark brown to the palm tree itself. And I will be adding more brown to the tree trunk. So just doing some details where I think I do need to add a bit more of the details. And by this time my tree is actually getting too dark. Yeah, I did go back with that later on. You will see that a bit later on. So now I'm also adding some grasses at the bottom part, at the lower part, using brown, and also using some green, just to add a bit more of the details. And again, this is going to be a quite simple painting. You can see that we're not going to go overboard with the details. We're not going to go overboard with realism. It's quite loose. A bit more texture to the sand, especially in this lower part. And actually I'm done, but not really, because when I came back to it, it was just looking too brown, like one brown blob at the central part of my palm tree. So I decided to pick up a little bit of the paint. I'm using this small detail brush, and just with the clean water, I'm picking up a little bit of that brown and wiping it with a paper towel at the central part, and then also where my branches and some leaves are. I did want to introduce and add a bit more of the white, and I did not want to use a white gouache, so I decided to pick up a little bit of the paint. And with that, we are definitely done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. And if you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that a lot. And you know, as I said, please do comment. It will help my video to reach a wider audience and to help grow my channel. That I would really appreciate that. And thank you so much for all your support and everything that you're doing for me, and I really do appreciate that. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope I'll see you next time. Bye.